Meeting is being recorded.
Hey, it's Bill Gross, the LA probate expert. I'm really excited to introduce to you who don't know her already, or those who do will learn a little bit more about Sasha Allen. She's a superstar real estate agent teammate of ours up in Monterey. Sasha, how you doing?
Hi, Bill. Pretty good. How are you?
Fantastic. And I know you've been in this business a little while, but you shared with me really a really exciting success story of a buyer you're working with. And so I wanted to kind of share that with my friends and listeners. And I know you have some people as well. So tell us a little bit about this deal. How did the buyer come to you initially?
So I'm not quite sure how he found me. I think he was just looking for realtors in the Monterey area. And so he said he reached out to a few and they didn't call him back. And so when he reached out to me, of course, I called him back. So he's a Navy student, and he was not here at the time. So maybe that's why he didn't get the response, but he came about maybe 3 months later. So he was a relocation Navy student. Yeah.
So he's relocated, but to you, he just came kind of off the internet, called you, and you stuck with him.
Yeah.
So when he called initially, what was he looking for?
So initially he was looking for a condo, something small for himself.
Okay.
And as time went, well, I'll tell you that he got off the plane February 24th, 2020.
Okay.
And so we hit the ground immediately. He's, he knew pretty much what he wanted, something up to date. He's, like I say, he's a younger student. And so he wanted to get his investment portfolio going. And so he was just looking for something small. And so, yeah, we hit the ground running. And then, of course, a few weeks later, we were shut down for COVID.
Global pandemic.
Yeah, that was hard. But as soon as real estate was deemed to be essential, we got back out there. Of course, safety first. We were masked, gloved, and all that good stuff. And so we were just looking at properties. And then, of course, everything started going really fast. That's when the market kind of changed. Everyone got the orders to work from home. And so houses were flying off the shelves. And we were in somewhat of a lower tier. And so, of course, those went fast. But we stuck with it. And we finally went around to some new builds. So he's like, you know what? I think I am ready to look at some new builds. And I said, okay, let's do it. And he saw one. He fell in love and wrote up the offer. That was in October 20, what are we in, 22?
October 21. He bought, so about a year and a half of shopping time, and then October till June until closing time, and there's 6-7 months in process.
Yes, because it was built from the ground up, and I have some pictures just standing on the dirt, and of course we went back every few months to check on it, and so it ended up changing a little bit because his mother relocated and now she's here too. So then he was looking for something a little bigger. So as time went on, things changed.
And then you changed what you're looking for, and then you found it.
Yes.
He's going to be pretty excited.
Yeah, they are over the moon.
So, so if you were talking to a buyer starting the process today, what would you tell them? What did you learn from this process? What did your buyer learn from this process that you want to share with all the next buyers you work with?
Yeah. So what I would say is to definitely be diligent, have patience, and ask questions. He was very good with the numbers. And so we would sit down, hash out the numbers because they kept changing. And so I would just say, get a budget, stick with it, and communicate.
Now, in time, the price of the house he was looking for were going up. Did he get discouraged along the way?
There were a few hiccups because there was one that I could not get him off of. And the agent, it was actually an agent owned, going through foreclosure. So she wanted to sell it, but she didn't. So she accepted our contract and then she backed out a few times.
Wow.
So that was hard, yes. But again, we just kept looking, and I just kept bringing him our new property, and just, come on, let's get out here, let's get out here. And so I know that helped. And then his mother was very encouraging. She was always on FaceTime as well. So us working together as a team, nice. I think that's really what brought us to the closing table.
How did, and what did he do for a lender?
Excuse me?
What did he do for a lender?
So for the lender, he went Navy Federal because he was VA.
Okay.
So he did look into the new builds lender, but they couldn't match they couldn't match Navy Federal's
competitive price.
Mm-hmm.
And how was their service for the client?
Excellent.
So would you recommend them for somebody in the Navy or qualifies for Navy Federal Credit Union? They should look at using that for their resource?
Absolutely. I think Navy Federal is a great resource, especially if you're not in town yet. Sometimes it's better to go local. The local lenders kind of know the market a little better. So at times it is better to go local, but Navy Federal, they have a great VA package.
Yeah, I think the one advantage of the local lender is the realtor, the listing agent might know them. And I usually have the local agent call the listing agent to help get the offer accepted. Is Navy Federal Credit Union, are they open to calling the listing agent with a pre-approval, or they give a pre-approval letter of some sort?
Yes, so they will send the pre-approval letter and also call.
Nice. So you got to work on that. So one advantage of working with you is you can push them to do that.
Exactly.
Great. Mm-hmm. So this is a great closing. The customer's happy. You have happy pictures with him. Are you able to share kind of show the joy of the victory with other people?
Yes, I definitely will post some of the happy pictures, and we're still in contact because I also purchased my clients it's a basic living trust. So when my buyers close, I will purchase a basic living trust, and then once they get that set up, I usually send a nice little gift.
Nice. That's a fantastic gift. Help them protect their interest in the property for a long time.
Yes, most definitely.
Fantastic. So to a buyer out there who's looking, who's discouraged or frustrated, maybe they're not working with the right real estate agent, what would your advice be to them?
Interview more than one agent because not everyone's going to fit. And so I say that I mesh well with a lot of different personality types. So definitely give me a call.
Great. If they want to reach out to you, how's the best way to reach you?
You can call me. You can email. Our text is always great. 831-207-3377. Sasha Allen, realtor @gmail.com. And I'll put the link below.
Sasha, congratulations and continued success.